Sabrina Volo, hlavní zootechnička na farmě Società Agricola Biandoli, Pubega Mantova v Itálii. Rodinná farma, 2 bratři. Celkem 7 zaměstnanců. Farma má 2 mléčné stáje, dojí na 12 robotech, krmení zajišťuje automatický systém krmení Lely Vektor. Mají 2 kuchyně a 4 krmné vozy. A také mají na farmě automatické krmení telat. Mléko se prodává na výrobu sýru Grana Padano. V současnosti mají 600 dojených krav, do konce roku dalších 200 kusů. Budoucnost? V roce 2020 bude zprovozněna nová stáj se 4 dojícími roboty a vektorem, 1 kuchyň a 2 krmné vozy. Sabrino, máte slovo.
Hello, I am Sabrina Volo. I am the veterinarian of Società Agricola Biandoli. Società Agricola Biandoli is located in Pubega, a little town near Mantova, that is a city 30-40 minutes from Garda Lake, 2 hours from Milan, and 1 hour from Verona. So it's also a nice place to visit. A little bit of a farm overview. This is a family farm owned by 2 brothers. We have 6 guys working with us. The farm is made by two sides, one with the old structures and one side with 2 new barns. We have 12 robots without any milking parlor. We have also 4 Lely Vectors served by 2 kitchens and 2 automatic feeders for calves. The milk is sold for Grana Padano cheese, that is a cheese similar to Parmigiano Reggiano. The farm was of Renato, the father of Michele on the right, and Marco here in the middle, who gave the farm to the 2 brothers in 2010. In 2011, they bought 2 robots, and in 2012, they stopped with the milking parlor. In 2015, I started to work here, so I didn't assist to the transition between the robots and the milking parlor, but I assist to the transition between the traditional feeding and the Lely Vector that started in 2015. Then in 2018 we had the first new barn, and okay. The herd today is made by 600 milking cows, 70 dry cows, and almost 700 heifers. We are growing up very fast in last years since we built the new barn. We didn't fill with the new barn with any animal boat, so we fill just with our animals, because we use sex semen. So the herd was growing very fast. Now we are using sex semen on the first 2 insemination of the first calving cows and the second calving cows, and in all insemination in the heifers. And from the 3rd lactation and above, we use beef semen. This is a photo of the old barn. The old barn now contains heifers in this part, some milking cows, 100 first lactation cows, a group for mastitis and cows that need particular cares, then a group for the fresh cows, for the fresh cows here with 1 robot. In total we have 4 robots here in the old site. And here we have the transition groups. So dry cows and the close-up. Here we have also heifers and a group for the newborn calves. In the future, here we will have just heifers because we want to move all cows in the new site, so transition and the remaining milking cows. Here we have some pictures of the old barn, so the Lely Vector with the heifers group and the new automatic feeder for calves and some single hatches. We are planning to buy another new automatic feeding system called calf rail for feeding of the calves in the hatches, just for the first days of life. Here you can see a picture of how it was the new barn evolution. So we started in 2017 with the construction, and at the beginning of 2018 we had the first new barn ready. Actually, it was supposed to be ready before, so in the last month of before fill the new barn, we were really overcrowded in the old site. That caused a lot of health problem, mastitis also, maybe also because we used to use separate manure in cubicles. Then we decided in 2019 to build another new barn. Here in the picture you can see the structure that now is ready, not completely. Now we have a group of 100 milking cows with 2 robots here, a group of heifers. But in the end of the year, we will buy another 2 robots. So these heifers will be moved to the old barn again, and this part we will fill up with some new other milking cows. Here, this half of the new barn will be used for transition cows that now are in the old site. So today the new barn, you can see in the right side the first new barn that contains 300 milking cows, 6 robots, and here in this structure is the kitchen of the Lely Vector. Here we have 2 Lely Vector, and this is the other barn. So with 100 cows now. We have also a digester, and in next year we will start the construction of the second one. Here you can see a picture of the cubicles of the new barn. Consider that we did a lot of trips all around the world, me, Marco and Michele, mostly in the US, to choose the design of the barn and of the cubicles, because we understood that cow care is fundamental, is crucial for a good production. So we decided the shape of the cubicles, looking around, and we can say that we are happy because they are always full, and cow really likes to rest here. In 2019, we had an average year production of more than 41 kilos of milk, 7,720 calvings, and 151,000 kilos per cow average in the year. obviously. How was it possible? I mean, this is a great production for average. And this, I think, was possible thanks to cow care. As I told you before, we did a lot of trips for it. We really think that is crucial for production. So huge spaces, comfortable cubicles, fresh air. Then we also think that genetics is important. So, for example, this year we started with genomic testing, even if it's a year that we do selection with ABS. And also the herd is growing, and the cow comfort is growing, so the production, the total yearly production is growing up of more than 10% year from year. And but you have to consider that we did a huge investment for doing this. So this investment was possible because the price in Italy is quite good, and you also have to consider that our price is higher than the average. Here you can see the average in this graph. Just to know, I looked at your milk price that seem worse than us. Well, our milk price is higher than this because we do milk for Grana Padano cheese. So our investment was also possible because the milk price is quite good here. But you have to consider also that the cost of the land is quite expensive. So 40,000 to 60,000 euros for 1 hectare. So that's why we did this economic decision to focus on the production per cows, because every space here is quite expensive. So that's why, basically. Talking about the land, the farm has 150 hectares, 80 owned and 70 rented, and other 80 hectares set with agreements for forage production that are actually increasing. They do corn silage for 65%, then wheat and alfalfa. Our challenges, present and for the future, are focusing on work organization, because yes, we care about cows, but I think it's important to care also about people that are working with us. Even if we have a lot of machines, we care about our guys. Then another critical point, I think, will be sustainability. Fortunately, our little town is not complaining about us, because also we create work for the people, but I think that public opinion in general is not good about intensive farming. So, for example, I am from a city, I am from Venice, and when I come back home, it's frequent that some of my friends is asking me about my work, about intensive farming, and yes, it's important to share our opinion, our ideas, what we do. For example, we have one digester, so green energy, and we will have two actually. So I think it's something to talk about. Then for the future, here you can see some nice pictures of the son of Marco and Michele. So actually, maybe we will have some guys more working with us. We care about the future of our little children. So as you see, I want to give you some number of our future. In 2019, we sold 79,000 quintals in total of milk, and the forecast for 2020 is to sell 92,000 quintals. We hope for 2023 and 2024 to sell 110,000 quintals with 750 milking cows. And in next years, we want to build another new barn with 6 or 8 robots, depending obviously on the milk price and on the market, reaching 1,000 milky cows. Thank you. Take care in this hard time. I hope that you will come one day when all will be finished in Italy, and I hope to see Prague one day too. And thank you.